What's up YouTube, Geeky Clown here, and I'm back. Once again, I've quit and come back and quit and come back, and I'm back again playing Yu-Gi-Oh, bringing you deck profiles. And my first deck profile back, I'm bringing you Masked Heroes. Masked Heroes are so beast right now. I'm so proud of this deck and what it does, and how bad it pisses off my opponents, and how well it stands up to Necros. Man, Necros, I mean, okay, I'll just give a real quick example. I played two Necros players in a row. I went 2-1 and 2-0. It was like, I mean, I didn't even feel like I had to side, but I didn't side. The truth. I don't know. Just Masked Heroes are so awesome and so amazing. They're not broken, but they can be if Stratos was here, but he's not. But anyway, I'm back again, and this is my first deck profile back, and today we're bringing Masked Heroes, and I want to just jump right into it and show you guys what I've built. We're going to start off with 3 Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a beast. He has 2 effects. You can only activate 1 per turn. First effect, if you special him, you could add any change card from your deck to your hand. Spell card. Or quick play spell card, I'm sorry. Which is just mask change and mask change a second. The second effect is when he's sent to the graveyard, you could foolish him. You just any way he gets sent to the graveyard, you add that E-hero from your deck to your hand. He's sort of like a Stratos. Or she. I don't really know what it is. Pretty androgynous. Anyway. Yeah, this guy just makes the whole deck spin right around. So, really loving him. There's 3 of those, and then the next card we're running is, of course, Bubble Man. I don't have to tell you guys what Bubble Man does. He's beast. He specials from your hand when he's the only thing in your hand, because he's all you should have in your life. Bubble Man's awesome. Now, for weird tech, Wildheart. Wildheart is actually giving me a lot of advantage right now. He's unaffected by trap cards, which is awesome. So if they go Torrential, no. If they go Mirror Force, no. If they go Deep Prison, no. I've wondered if it's affected by Vanity's Emptiness, though. If it's special somehow. I'm not sure. But anyway, no, he wouldn't hit the field before Vanity. No, yeah, that's right. Okay. But yeah, Wildheart is awesome. The main reason I run him, Earth target. Now I know what you're saying. Goblinberg is your Earth target to run like Dian or fuck was that card? Gaia, like E-hero Gaia. No, I needed an actual E-hero so I could just hit mask change 1 off the effect and get Dian out when I needed him. So 1 Wildheart, and it's teching very nicely. 1 Neos Alias. I was gonna bump this card up to 2, but I tested it once or twice, and I just didn't really like the way it ran at 2. I really liked it at 1. I only need it once per duel, sometimes not even at all, but I like the option. So 1 is pretty good, and it's hella easy to search. So running 1, there's no reason to run more than 2. But one of those, 1 Avion. God, I wish I had a foil version. 1 Avion just to open up my extra deck, just so I could have that I think it was called Great Wind or Kamikaze. I think it was Masked Hero Great Wind or Great Tornado. I don't remember. That's what he's there for either Mirror Confusion or Mask Change. And then, of course, 2 Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk, you pitch a spell, which this deck has a lot of. You get the common thing to do is, you know, get Summoner Monk, pitch a spell, and it's useless. Get Shadow Mist. I want to say Malicious so much. Get Shadow Mist to the field, use his effect, get the Mask Change, and then you could overlay into like Laval Chain or whatever. Or you could just wait till the next turn if you really don't want to. If you want to activate both effects with Shadow Mist. I don't know. You just do a lot of cool stuff with Summoner Monk. And of course, to get that special summon effect off of Shadow Mist, 2 Goblinberg. Pretty self-explanatory. I just explained it. Now, that's it for the monsters. I'm not sure what the monster count is. I want to say 14. I want to say 15. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's jump right into the spells. So of course, we're running the 3 Mask Change. There's no reason not to run any Mask Change. You have to run it at 3. I wouldn't see any reason to run it at 2 or 1 because it's the point of the deck. It's what gets out your heroes from the fusion deck. really versatile card. It's a quick play. You could activate it from the hand on your opponent's turn. You could activate it during the battle phase, which I've done and pissed off a lot of Necros players. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. 3 Mask Change. We're also running 3 Rhoda because Rhoda can't be run at anything less. If we have the option, we're going to take advantage of that. They gave us 3 Rhoda, we're using 3 Rhoda. I don't have to explain what it does. 2, a hero lives. I was running 3. I didn't like that it was so dead. I ran into it so many times when I didn't need it. And I didn't have like a summoner monk or a reason to do it. And as you know, if you run this deck, you're gonna know that you just like have an empty hand a lot. You'll have good field advantage, but you'll have an empty hand a lot. And when you draw into this, and you already have what you need on the field, it's so bad. It's so bad. So I put it at 2. Because I would like the option to draw it more often first turn. But that's pretty much all the reason it's here. And maybe it could pull you out of a jam. It has once or twice. A lot of people run 1 Miracle Fusion. I like to access my E-Heroes, which I only run 1. But the reason there's 2 in here is because I like to access my Absolute Zero a lot. And there's always options to run like Gaia or fuck, I forgot the other guy's name. Well, there's just a reason a lot of run. See, the thing is about the extra deck, I'm not final with it yet. So running 2 Miracle Fusion, I like it. I run into it a lot. It gets my E-Heroes out. And of course, the one I was running, Mass Change the second. It could hit Goblinberg and Summoner Monk to get you that Dark Law or Anki out. 1 Mask Charge. This card right here is a 1 card Dark Law, or a 1 card anything. It's a 1 card masked hero out of your extra deck. It's so awesome. I was running at 2, but I didn't need to. I only needed to use it once. A lot of people are running 3, some are running none, some are running 1. I've never seen anybody run 2. Eco. I have to say the truth, when this card is in my hand, it's dead. I don't need it. It always gets drawn away by Summoner Monk's effect. So I'm only running 1. Of course, 1 Dark Hole, just for destruction effect. 1 Book of Moon to stop those nasty synchros, because believe it or not, at my locals, I'm running into a lot of Sams, and this hurts. And of course, 3 MST, because, let's face it, back row sucks. I don't want no back row. That's the one thing that's bad about the masked heroes. They have no protection whatsoever. When I get Dark Law out there, I overextend so much using all the spell cards in my hand. Dark Law winds up having no protection. This helps. This really helps. It's MST. Alright, straight into the traps. Now the traps, I've went up and down with the traps. So many times I'm still confused as to what to run. There's some things that run better, there's some things that run worse. I can't get a actual solid, good running trap lineup. I'm actually thinking about just like completely rehauling the deck because of the traps. It's ridiculous. But this is, so far, after testing 100 duels, this is what the deck is comfortable with. 1 Mind Crush. It's so good against Necros. It's you know what? There's so many decks that search in this meta right now. Mind Crush should be ran at minimum 2. I'm only running 1 right now though, because this is Masked Heroes and my focus is other things. So run 1 of those. Of course, the 1 Vanity's Emptiness. 1 Call It a Haunted. I was running 3, and then I ran 2, and now I'm at 1 because I just can't use the damn card. I'm gonna take it out eventually, because even when I do use it, it's for effects that I could just... I'm kind of overextending, I feel, when I'm using Call It a Haunted. It's not right. I don't feel that it's right to run any at all. And then, because I hate monster effects, Fiendish Chain. I want to do 2 Breakthrough skill, but I like the fact that this stops attacks. So I picked Fiendish Chain because, like I said, the deck needs protection so bad. I need battle traps so bad when Dark Law is out there. So 2 Fiendish. And 2 Mirror Force. Just like I said, I need protection. And then, of course, Solemn, Compulse, and Bottomless. I was running Torrential, but it never done anything for me. The other cards were much more important. So that's the deck. It stands firm at 40 cards. I don't see why anybody would run any more than that. Let's get into the extra deck. Now the extra deck, like I said, there's probably, I don't know, I've went through 5 or 6 different builds of the extra deck, but this is what I'm happy with so far. 2 Dark Law. This guy is why the deck exists. He's a bitch. Once per turn, you can, if your opponent adds something from their deck to their hand other than drawing or during the battle phase, you could randomly remove from play, or I'm sorry, banish 1 card from their hand. It's so good against Necros. It's so good against everything. This right here is why I run the deck. 2 Dark Law. 1 Anki. Now, I only run Anki because when I need a dark target to run over something, Anki's all I have for that 2800 beat stick. So 1 Anki. 1 Acid. I don't have to explain Acid. He's very awesome. He's the water masked hero that you target with Bubble Man. So he comes out and he says, fuck all your back row. That's it. And then of course Vapor. Beast is all I can say about Vapor. Can't be destroyed by card effects, so I don't know what you're going to do once he's here. You can't do anything to him because he's Vapor. He's a comic book hero. He's awesome. 1 Dian. I'm not seeing much play with this, but when I do, it's awesome because I love specialing that hero. It helps a lot, like when you have like a dead Goblinberg on the field, like if you just done Dark Law or something and you manage to get this out somehow, that's when it helps. But I'm seeing it less than once per duel. Koga to fuck with my opponent, and then of course Divine Wind to fuck with my opponent even more because it's fun. And then the only hero we're running is Ab-Zero. I mentioned that earlier, but it's because I still don't know what to do with the damn extra deck. I want to run Gaia or Great Tornado because I have the Avion target, but I'm still testing. But so far I don't need them right now. As long as I have Divine Wind and Koga, I don't need those other targets. Now for the Xyz monsters, I would run Laval Chain, but I don't have it yet because it's in the mail and people are slow and they're stupid, and I'm not. 1 Castile, 1 Corn, 1 Stack Attack Stopper, 1 Graveyard Stopper, 1 OTK Doer, and another OTK Doer, because they're awesome. So that's the deck profile. Now next week I'm going to bring you a very special, awesome build of Masked Heroes. It's going to be sexy, it's going to be awesome, it's going to bring all these cool things into your mind, like, whoa, that's so awesome, or whatever. Maybe it won't, who cares, but that's the deck profile of Masked Heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please rate and subscribe, or not rate and subscribe, like and subscribe, because times change. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.